When Mutabazi was a boy, he lived in an abusive home, which led him to run away and live on the streets. He's from Uganda, Kampala, Uganda. So a man from Uganda adopted four white children. A stranger came into his life and changed everything. This included sponsoring his high school education, which enabled him to go to college on a scholarship, a path that eventually led him to move to the United States. The 49-year-old said his love for children transcends race and is one of the things that makes the unconventional family he has special. Sometimes it feels surreal. He said in an interview with CNN, I look at them and I can't believe that they are my kids. I look at them and can't believe they're your kids either. They have my last name. I can't believe that this once homeless and hopeless person has now created this crazy family filled with love. The foster child story is unfortunately one with which many Americans are familiar. The Department of Health and Human Services statistics show that there were nearly 400,000 children in foster care in the United States during the fiscal year of 2021. So before becoming an adoptive father, he served as a foster dad to approximately 3 dozen young children of all races and cultures. In the United States, he stands out as a rarity, as only 3% of foster parents are single men. And the number of Black immigrant males serving as foster parents is even smaller. Wow. Well, Tababazi shares his extraordinary family with the world on social media. He has an Instagram profile with 328,000 followers. Still, not everyone can appreciate his mixed family. Some have criticized him for not adopting any Black children still locked in the system. That's what I'm saying. I mean, how do you? Never mind. He's from Uganda and he has not had our experience here in America. He hasn't. You know, I understand his abuse and everything, but still, he doesn't have the same lineage that we have. And he definitely sees things differently in order for him to adopt four white children. And there's so many Black children in the foster care system that he completely overlooked. Uh, so he couldn't find any Black kids. This is what people were saying on Instagram. One person asked on the X social media platform, while another asked more detailed, did he adopt and raise any Black American children? Yeah, I mean, that's going to come at, look, it came to my mind. Of course, that's going to come to people's mind. The questions raised by the ex users go beyond merely discussing suitability of a Black man raising white children in Charlotte, North Carolina, of all places, right? Where white people make up 44% of the population and Black people make up 35%, according to the US Census. The comments highlight the profound disparities and challenges faced by Black children who enter the foster care system or are put up for adoption. In 2021, the number of Black children in foster care hit its lowest point since the dawn of the millennium. Data showed Black children represented 14% of the the total child population, but 22% of all kids in foster care. While the number is bleak, there has been an uptick in the securing of homes for Black children over the last 2 decades. The placement rate of children into homes have shown a constant decline. In 2000, a whopping 39% of kids in the system were Black. That downward number stabilized at 23% in 2016 and further decreased 1% in 2021. White children now account for the biggest portion of children in foster care. So Black children are at 22%, white children increased from 38% to 43%. So the biggest population of children in foster care are now white. And the percentage of Hispanic children saw an increase, rising from 15% to 22%. So both Hispanic and Black children are at 22% in foster care, and white children are at 43%. Interesting. Interesting. But I knew, especially when opioids exploded badly in their community, that foster care went up. You'd be surprised. A lot of the grandparents, aunts, and uncles of their children refuse to take them in, especially if they end up in rehab or jail because of their usage. They won't take them in. And I've done stories on that where they would track down a grandparent and she was like, I'm not taking them kids in. And they don't. That's why so many of them are there, especially if the parents get locked up and there's no relative that will step up to the plate, and you be shocked. There aren't. Please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.